Hello everyone, it is Donna Bell from Shabby Chic Pretty and Sweet, and I am going to cut up my first wedding dress. As you can see here, I picked this up at a thrift store. I'm going to cut it up, and part of it is going to go into kits, which I have in my Etsy store for you guys, ladies, and part of it I am going to use in crafts that I am making. So I have been watching videos. Liz Benavides, I hope I'm saying that right, Liz, had some really wonderful videos. She's a very good teacher. She takes her time. She explains everything that she does and why she does it the way she does. So if you're going to cut up a wedding dress, I recommend watching her videos. I didn't watch anyone else's because, as you know, it takes a while to cut up a wedding gown. So I went with hers. I did take the advice of all you ladies in my group, Shabby Chic Pretty and Sweet. I had asked you how you clean your wedding gowns, and I did take your advice. I put it in the washing machine on a gentle cycle, and I did put laundry detergent, a gentle liquid laundry detergent, and OxyClean in there. So and then I hung it outside on the line. It was a very sunny day, so I did that, and it came out really wonderful. All the stains came out. I mean, even on the bottom, I have not found any stains that were left. I mean, it all came out, and it was pretty dirty on the bottom, but it's all come out. So with that said, I'm going to put the camera down to the wedding gown so that you can see it as I do it. And again, this is my first time. You will need a glue gun for this process and scissors. Now I have long ones and short ones because I like to use both. So with that said, I'm going to put the camera down, focus it down, and we're going to get started. Now I do ask that you excuse the mess, because I do have a mess in here. Let me move my trash can out of the way. I do have a mess in here because I do work in here a lot, and I can't seem to get it organized the way that I need to. So with that said, let's get started. And I would have dropped my mouse. Let me pick it up. All right. So I'm operating the computer, the camera, the scissors, the glue gun, and myself. So let's see how this comes out. So the first thing we're going to do, she said to cut out the lining. So that's what we're going to do first. Now this gown does not have a waistline, so I'm going to do this the best that I can, because, you know, and Liz is a good teacher. She really is. So she said follow the waistline, but I'm going to follow this with the lining all the way around to get this cut out first. And this fabric is going to be perfect for burning to make flowers. And I do have a video on that, as do many people. So if you want to learn to make the flowers the way that I do, watch my videos. If there's someone else that you like their flowers, go and watch their videos, because this lining is perfect for that. Or at least on this wedding gown, the lining is perfect for that. It melts really nicely. So let me get this over, or maybe you can see what I am doing here. So this is the lining, okay? I know I was out of focus. I'm going around and I'm cutting as close as I can, and I'm not cutting straight. I know, because it's a lot of fabric to maneuver around. So I'm just cutting it the best that I can. You do it your way. I'll do it the best that I can my way. So I've got that. So I'm all the way around to the, let's see, it's a zipper. Nope, that's a seam. So we can cut that. Okay. I'm going to go back up that. Looks like that's where it was altered at some point. I'm just going to continue, just like Liz taught me, around following these seams. Okay. Okay. All right. But I want to be careful that I do not cut the lace itself or the applique. So take your time, go very slow, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't be in a hurry because you do not want to lose anything. Okay. I'm going to continue on around. See if I can get this a little bit closer. How's that? I think that's better. All right, I'm continuing on around, just following the seam line here. As you can see, I'm just following around the seam, cutting all of this away. See? See if I can get it better for you. Okay, so what I'm doing is, as you can see here, I'm just cutting the lining away around all of the edging. I'm cutting all this right here away. Okay. Try to stay in focus here. And I feel like I'm kind of coming at it from an awkward direction too, so let me flip it around, and I'm going to, because like I said, it's a lot of fabric to maneuver and cut. So here we go. Here we go. We'll come at it from this direction. So I'm cutting this as close as I can to the dress itself without, okay, that's the zipper. And I'm not going to save the zipper, but let's flip that up and cut around it. Now if you had a waistline, that would be a little bit different, I think. So I'm cutting right up the seam. And there's the tag. Okay, so the lining of this is 100% polyester, and that's wonderful. Okay, as you can see, we're following right up that seam line. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, last little piece of this. So now we've got all of our lining cut away. Okay, we've got all of it cut away. I'm going to fold it up, and I will come back later and cut it into sections and show you what we do, how to make the flowers again as I make them with it. You can also cut this in strips for shabby chic bows and seam binding type things. So I've got that folded up, and I'm going to lay it over here. Lay it aside. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to work and move it around. Okay. We're going to cut away all of this lace at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to find a seam where it is attached, and here it is, right here, I think. Nope, and go around it and find that seam where the lace has been attached. Let's see. Somewhere here there's going to be a seam. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Like I said, it's a lot of fabric to maneuver around. Alright, let me pause, and if I can find the mouse again, like I said, I'm going to, here it is. Let me pause and find that seam, and I'll come right back.